Get in, nerds. We are playing Hearts of Iron 4. So, I think I figured out what I want to do. And the answer is, I want to support the Soviets against the Germans. So, I'm going to ask for military access from them. I'm going to ask for military access from the Iranians. And then, what we're going to do is we're going to grab... We're going to create a new... Nope. Hold on. We're going to create a new army consisting of a lot of our really solid units. There's 12 of them. We're going to put them under the command of our main guy. We're going to put them under the command of one of our best other fellas. We're going to give this army over to someone who's maybe a little bit less capable, but still perfectly good. Just not the main guy. And what we're going to do is we're going to get this army over here. So they've accepted that. And we'll put these units over there. And once these units are trained, we'll have them join them. In fact... I could bring more battalions in right away, but I don't necessarily want to. Alright, need more aluminum. Aluminum situation is quite rough. I do not want to be relying on Vichy France for aluminum, because that's just feeding factories to the enemy. Alright, there's specialized dietary requirements. So next... United States Force is obviously not useful. Let's grab the Ordnance Factories board. Coordinating India's vast network of ordnance factories under a unified board will streamline production, enhance efficiency, and ensure a consistent supply of arms and munitions. The foundation will empower our military and drive India's self-reliance in defense manufacturing. This unlocks an ability that reduces reliability but increases production efficiency cap and gain. I don't think that's that good. But it does get us 3 factories, and that's nice. Alright, so we've got some new mechanized upgrades. Oh, that's really strong. I'm going to get that eventually. For now, though, I can take a little hit to max speed to increase defense. I think that was defense. It's the good one. That's one of the good ones. Alright, how much mech do we have right now? We are a little over, so let's get a second mech unit in training. Huh. Germany's raiding over here. Alright, we'll lock down the Bay of Biscay, so that we don't get got. We'll put high mechanization priority over here. As our units come in. Delighted to have some Brazilian artillery over here. Wow, that's a lot of German units. Golly gee willikers. They appear to see me as a target of opportunity, which is fine. I'm happy to soak up some damage for our allies. I'm going to hit this button. This is a risk. But I think, no, you know what? I'm going to wait. I'm not, because I don't want that to fire just kind of any time. Alright, so with these units here, we'll get a front line planned. Just try to get back Baku. Well, the volume of German troops in this territory is absolutely enormous. Is there a river here? I don't think so. There's a river up here, but I think it ends here. Anyway, so those units are planning. Obviously, we don't have the ability to send our aircraft there to assist, which is a shame. But it simply is what it is. And we won't be able to until we've got our own territory near to the front. So, let's take a run in. We actually are doing pretty respectable damage. Oh, I got something that increased my... changed my combat width. Not these guys. Doesn't matter as much with these guys, but these guys... I could throw more infantry divisions in there. This would be a 20 combat width formation if I did that. I've got the infantry equipment. Let's do it. 23 is pretty respectable. Alright. Actually, I'm going to put this boy in his own army. I want my mech to be... to sort themselves out. Alright, pretty respectable. Alright, and we appear to be winning over here as well, although we are not exactly winning. Yeah, how close are you to having a freaking organizer trait? Very close, actually. Beautiful. There's a streamlined line. That is wonderful. Let's go with... let's see, if I don't go with better radios, what do I have available? Could get ahead on... air tech. Support. Support would be very good. Whew! Sure are a lot of German units over here, I must say. Do a little training. Suppose these units could stand to do a little training as well. Obviously, these ones are already trained. Infantry equipment's still good, though. The death of Tsar Boris III of Bulgaria. Shortly after returning to Sofia from an unexpectedly harsh meeting with Adolf Hitler in the East Prussian military headquarters Wolf's Lair at Rostenburg, Tsar Boris III died of apparent heart failure. However, the cause of death is still unclear, and it is speculated that Boris was poisoned during his last meeting. Many believe on the orders of Adolf Hitler. Others are convinced that it has been the NKVD that has poisoned the Tsar. Some pointed to the United Kingdom, and disturbing as it seems, some others even dare claim that the Bulgarian government itself is involved in the death of the Tsar. Now he rests in peace, unlike his country. Well, gosh, the front here sure is... things are real tight over here. If I attack this way, any of these crossing a river, there are some crossing a river. Alright, that's unfortunate. It seems I do not currently have the force to make an attack happen to this province. But perhaps soon I shall. Perhaps I can support these units. Wow. Okay, my attack ended really fast. Beautiful. Let's continue with our submarine hulls. Well, I guess we're defending. What are some other areas we can assist with the defense of? Looks like there are battles happening around here. How is supply in those areas? Okay, supply should be pretty alright. So... do I truly have an uneven number of upgraded divisions? Absurd. Okay, well anyway. Put these in with this fella, but we're not going to put them over there. We're going to put them over here. And we're going to grab a few more divisions from these forces. To throw into... oh, actually, I can't throw that many in. So this army needs another 11 units from the main force. Here they are. Alright, well. I know it may seem strange to be putting beautiful. There's excavation 4 handled. Let's continue. Let's work on support some more. This front is in low supply here, so we'll put them in better supply. Where's the supply hub? It's here. Alright, so we'll go ahead and extend the front up this way. And that will allow us to do what we wish to do. Wow. Soviet Union does not have troops over here. I think the Soviet situation may be a little bit more dire than I had originally assumed. If I am indeed kind of defending the only fronts that are defended. Let's see how an attack against this province fares. Looking like it's faring pretty well. Alright, beautiful. There's Ordnance Factories board. How close am I to Excavation 5? Almost. So let's get started on a mixed economy. We have lots of natural resources. Diversifying into mineral extraction will strengthen our self-reliance. So this is going to give us a bunch of resources in a bunch of different areas, but also plus 3 resources for every excavation tech research in every core state with more than 6 resources in it. So that's going to be huge. Beautiful. Lovely little cutoff here. Beautiful. Took out some German divisions right there. Real nice and sleazy. So where next? What'll I think of next? Let's try and encircle these 4 divisions. Punch this way. Punch this way. Those units moving in. Fall. Those units are hitting this way. And enemy units are attacking from multiple directions. That's okay. Slash through there. What we'll do. We have those units moving in already. How soon? How soon are you going to get here? 4 days and 5 hours versus 1 day and 11 hours. Beautiful. If I can get to Gervais, I can cut off everything over here. So let's do that. And you can stay here for now. You're okay going that way. Hey, you weren't supposed to be able to get there. Okay, how long are these? Okay, 1 day, 10 hours. 15 hours. Alright, that's going to be 2 infantry divisions slain. Captured. Sorry, captured. Beautiful. Night vision, that's wonderful. What do I want next? Again, nothing under armor, that's for sure. Let me see. MPs provide a big ol' bonus to, like, recovery rate or something now, don't they? I think maybe I'll grab those. We'll go ahead and send 1 division to reduce this, this encirclement here. Send 1 division here. Let me see. You can hack against here for a bit. Send you this way. Beautiful. There's an encirclement closed out. Send you folks in here. Nice. Alright, again, goal is simply to do as much damage to German manpower as possible. Beautiful. And there's an encirclement. So, we attack here. Yep. Lovely. Always be on defense when you can be, particularly when you are infantry. Trying to get over this river while the enemy's org is doing bad. Obviously now supply is becoming an issue for us, but that's the nature of fighting in Central Asia. Never get into a land war in Asia. That's one of the great strategic blunders. Alright, let's see if we can get over this river. And indeed we can. So that's at least 4 German divisions encircled now. Lovely. Let's get these units moving this way. And that might be exactly 4 German divisions encircled, now that I'm looking at it. How long is it going to get these Fallschirmjägers to get here? Are they going to be there sooner than us? Looks like not. Beautiful. Attack is looking much better over there. So I think the other supply hub is over here. So we want to focus our attack in this area for the next leg of this whole thing. Beautiful. Alright, we got in there. We got 6 German divisions encircled. We are on defense on one side and attacking on the other. That is just beautiful. We'll do a flank attack, and that is all she wrote. And we'll redeploy to the north. Very nice. They're at level 10 and no sign of losing steam. I think it's time for more soft attack and breakthrough, and I can eat the loss in production efficiency gain because the equipment is strong. And I'm facing a huge aluminum shortage. Alright, Soviet Union doesn't have the aluminum. Dutch East Indies doesn't have the aluminum to offer. China is giving me as much aluminum as I can. Unfortunately, it looks like I'm going to have to purchase aluminum from the Vichy French if I'm going to continue to increase the size of my air force. But I have to continue to increase the size of my air force. It seems I have a dockyard repairing British ships, so pretty cool of me, I guess. Alright, so this here front, let's increase this way and pull back this way. No longer get the effects of religious divide, so that seems very good. Exhort combat casualties is very low penalties, so that's fine. Let's go with, looks like I did finish one of my nuclear facilities, so I'm feeling pretty jazzed about that. Let's get the one in Assam under construction next. So, volunteer only is going to cost me 307 political power. How much manpower do I have in the field? I've got about 1.5 million manpower in the field right now. So, you know, I think that's reasonable. I think it's reasonable to do that. So how do I want to do this? I think the answer is I want to smash into these side divisions. Chile triggers naval arms race. Where there were no formal treaties preventing the expansion of the Brazilian, Chilean, or Argentinian navies, there has been an informal arrangement since the Great War that has prevented any major expansions. However, with the announcement by the Chilean government that they intend to expand their naval capabilities with more capital ships, it seems a new arms race in South America is inevitable. What this means to the wider geopolitical situation remains to be seen, but it can be assumed the leaders of the great powers will also be watching the situation carefully. This could destabilize the region. Argentina's into the war, that's cool. Argentina joins the Allies, alright. Well, wish they had joined the Moral in turn, but I can't be obnoxious about that. So yeah, I think the answer here is we whack into here, then whack into here, and we see how far forward we can get to cut off these divisions, because I would love to have a pretty little encirclement over here, get another 9 or so divisions captured. It's not much, but it's honest work. Okay. Let's get both of these divisions moving into this attack once they arrive. And they have. Alright, beautiful. We're fighting against one enemy motorized division. British attack at Mers el Kebir. Yesterday, British naval units blocked their French counterparts in important naval bases in North Africa, issuing an ultimatum for the French to sail to British ports immediately and surrender control of their fleet, or the British would fire upon their former ally. Until French rejection of British demands, an exchange of gunfire took place that sank at least one French battleship and severely damaged sizable portions of the French fleet. They've proven their resolve. Beautiful. So, sneak in. You hold the line. Alright, they've got a division in there. Push this way. How long is it going to take for you to get here? 5 days, 7 hours. Alright, I'm not worried. How long is it going to take my divisions to get here? 1 day, 3 hours. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And we got a fresh division in here. Stop putting divisions in the way. I don't know how they're getting there, but they gotta... Okay, alright. Hold on. You. Stop moving. You can't go anywhere until you're encircled. Then you can run away as much as you want. Beautiful. Alright, now my fresh and supplied divisions can start smashing forward. I got 7 divisions in the encirclement, 6 divisions in the encirclement here, which, you know, is perfectly respectable. Respectable count of enemy divisions encircled, if I can destroy them, that is, but I think I can. Numbers are looking pretty rock solid. This division appears to be losing, but that's alright. Alright, just increase the game speed here a bit while we deal with this situation. Right, very good. The Wehrmacht are worthy opponents, but I don't really think it was ever realistic of them to think that they could stand against Indian steel and might. Alright, beautiful. Alright, so we've successfully encircled and destroyed quite a few quite a few German divisions. Let's spend some of this naval experience we've got kicking around. I'm going to go into trade interdiction. This shouldn't surprise anyone who was watching what I was doing earlier. We'll just go with a few of these. We haven't built any trading, any commerce raiding fleets yet, but, you know, we have the capability to do so, so that is what it is. Let's take a look at our damage comparisons here. So, we've suffered about 85k casualties from Germany over the course of this. How many have they suffered from us? 261k. We're in the top 3. And we've done more damage than the UK has, which is a little bit pathetic, if you ask me, UK. How many losses has the UK taken in this here situation? Almost 1 million. And you're being outclassed in losses by India, who didn't really even show up until, you know, earlier this year. Which, pretty funny, to be completely honest. Pathetic, but funny. Let's go ahead and deploy this division and get them training. Obviously, we don't have a lot of mechanized, but we're getting there. We're continuing to expand our mechanized supply. So that's a pretty respectable bit of fighting. So, where are our supply points, and where do we want to go next? I think next we go to Saratov, because there's a supply point there, and we build. We stay on both sides of that river, and we build a railway through there. We're at speed 3, so we'll just redeploy those divisions over that way. If we can get to Stalingrad, that'll be an even better recovery here. I guess the Soviet Union does have divisions on all these fronts. It's just that they're not. I can't see them because I'm not. I don't have the visibility to those divisions. All right, how's supply over here? Supply here is good. Enemy supply here is also good, though, so I'm going to need to be conscientious about how I do this. Maybe I should stick to one side of the river and try to encircle divisions? Maybe that's a better call. continue to work on recon. Air attack or ground attack? For Supermarine. Oh, actually, no. There's better stuff over here. The max speed and agility and range and air attack. We're very close to that. So let's grab our air attack. Update that. That's excavation 5, which is wonderful. Let's continue to bash forward with our... I'm saying bash forward too much. That's only supposed to refer to one thing. That said, targets of opportunity. Okay, alright. Germans are attacking. Nice. Damn. Alright, Vichy French are in the war against us. That's actually really bad. Because it means we can't buy their aluminum anymore. We've just got to get our aluminum wherever we can find it. And there is our mixed economy. Beautiful. So, oh my gosh, I forgot to suppress paramilitary organizations. There are still disparate paramilitary groups in India. We need to root them out. For when weeds we have planted firmly in the soil, the roots are hard to pull up. Ireland joined the Allies. Honestly, a little bit shocked they weren't in the Allies already. Submarine 2 away. Let's go with high speed focus. Hey, no reinforcing. The fall of Singapore. Again? Gosh darn it. Well, unfortunate. So, Singapore, the Gibraltar of the East, has been seized by Imperial Japanese forces despite having been considered an impregnable fortress by its former British owners. The Japanese military administration of Singapore has chosen the Fullerton Building as its headquarters, and the city has been renamed Sionanto, which roughly translates to Southern Island gained in the age of Showa. That's the current age in Japanese history. The Kempei Tai can be seen patrolling the streets en masse to hammer home the message that the Japanese are there to stay. A significant development. Do I need to deploy forces to stop them pushing up here? I think that is a yes. But, happily, I finally have a use for my freaking airplanes. So, let's grab some divisions. Maybe an unreasonable number, but that's okay. Let's put them in command of somebody good. Really? Interesting. Let's get them on that front. Hopefully that'll deal with it. I don't want to. I want to pay. I want this to be my main deal right now. Full. Alright, Germany is pulling troops away from here. Hey, stop deploying out of the thing. This is your place here. Right here. I almost wonder if I should focus on... Alright, well, if I can get one division in here, I can really goof up the German front line. Damn. Alright, that's a shame. They got my my air base. If I can just get that airbase back, this is going to make this whole military zone a lot easier to handle. Beautiful. Alright, so... put our air units in there. Keep an eye over here. You know what? We'll just attack. Are they going to get here before me? Or if I don't crush them. So that's what we've got to do. Beautiful. Alright, that's looking real good. Beautiful. Engineer Company 2. Let's go with Engineer Company. It's 44. It's 44. Time to get new planes. And new ships. Push this unit in here and get them captured. Dang it. No, let me through. Let me through. Let me through so I can circle these divisions. Hey, got an ace. Who dares wins. Beautiful. Alright. We are into stop withdrawing. Now we take out these units. And there's our suppressed paramilitary organization. Should have done that much, much sooner, but it is what it is. Alright, next, let's go ahead and enroll children. That'll give us our last bit of stability that we need. And let's go with MP2s. And you know what? We'll just throw MPs in our other divisions. Yeah, recovery rate 20%. That's really rock solid. It's going to increase the support equipment cost. But I've got a lot of support equipment in the pot, so I ain't worried about that. Alright, beautiful. Supply's starting to be an issue down here. Let's see if it stops being an issue now that I've got a hold of more of this territory. It's looking like the answer to the question is yes. Excuse me, 90, huh? Oh, they're not. Hey, now they're reinforcing in. Beautiful. Alright, that's great. Again, these are Japanese divisions, so they're better set up for dealing with this. And these are not my best divisions, frankly. Oh, I got a prototype decision available. For Smiling Buddha. The Smiling Buddha, the nuclear fission bomb project, has come under increased scrutiny and interference from political leaders, causing delays and potentially forcing changes in the project leadership. This has enraged Homi Bhabha. We need to deal with these political challenges to keep the project on track. Keep him. Minus 50 political power, minus 10% progress, he gains 100 experience. Or remove him, extra political power, reduce progress. I'm going to keep him. I like him getting experience. Speaking of political power, let's increase. Let's go up to limited conscription. Excellent. Yeah, this has got to be forts or something. Sure, you can resupply at our ports, Argentina. Absolutely. This is all one air zone, right? We are actually doing plenty of damage to the enemy air here. Ooh! Majormuti Moose Thoge shot down Dirty. This is a. I'm not going to read all of these. We're going to read this one because they're fun. Our latest mission over Malaya was a great success for the Indian Air Force in more than one aspect. Reports come in highlighting Rajamurti Moose Thoge's heroic deed, managing to outwit the Japanese pilot Kaganori Sato, known as Dirty. Moose used himself as bait and lured Dirty into a trap where the Indian pilots were able to dive on Dirty's squadron. Moose proceeded to outmaneuver the Japanese aircraft, and with a single burst sent Dirty spiraling from the skies of Malaya. Kaganori Dirty Sato was a feared pilot with many Indian lives on his conscience. This is a great victory and shows that when we rally behind great heroes, they perform great deeds. A victory all India will remember. That having been said, I think that is all we've got time for tonight, my nerds. I have had fun. I hope you all have had fun. And I will see you on the other side.